Okay. I know I said I didn't really want to do math in the morning, but this is that moment where I'm going to have to do some good math. Some good math for sure. Let's see what we're dealing with. Maelstrom Impact would be great, because we do have this wave dice here. So we could, apply that on the enemy. But it does have hollow skin, so I'm going to have to get rid of that really quickly. Do we do anything about this torment? I think we're going to want to apply it on one of those guys, one of those sentinels. On the enemy sentinels. And all these other dice, I think we can just throw that at the boss. And discharge should take care of the sentinels at the beginning of the next turn. Yeah, okay. Great. Alright, so what are we worried about with this cube man? Can't seem to remember his moveset all that well. At the start of the enemy's turn, Uncaged Anomaly deals 1 corruption to a random enemy 3 times. Oh, I see, it gets set off 3 times. Then increases by 1. Okay, so it's essentially a meteor shower every turn. That's going to get stronger every turn. Okay, and you have Torment, so you're going to be probably overcorrupting yourself pretty often with that. And it looks like you're about to spawn your Sentinels again, which is not great for us. Let's go ahead and refresh Virtues and re-roll that, because that's what we don't want. Okay, not a great re-roll at all. Not a great re-roll. Go ahead and put some shields on ourselves so we don't die. All of these should be pretty safe to play here. Okay. So really, I think our issue with this fight is going to be once we get up to turn like 5 or 6 and reality disruption becomes like 7, 8, 9, 10 times, that'll be a real problem for us. Torment again on this guy is not great. Our best die face would be this one. Can't ask for that every time. Not without a precision dice, at least. I guess we'll take the Torment, even though that's not going to be great. Let's go ahead and play Astral Rebound. Let's rebound this die right here. I'm thinking this is going to be pretty dangerous here. If we hurt ourselves too much, reality disruption could finish the job, for sure. I think for this turn specifically, though, I think we'll be okay. Unless that debuff just happens to hit us 4 times in a row, which is pretty unlucky. I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, we're fine. Okay, yep, get rid of those guys again. Thank you very much. Okay, you're just going to add Torment to yourself, which is again not great. I don't really want to risk re-rolling and getting these guys back. So I'll just keep that there. Get some more wave on this guy. It'll help out a lot, actually. Get closer and closer, to the end of the fight. Whether that means us or the cube. I do want to re-roll and draw another die. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We can heal ourselves with this. We're fine. Alright, we shouldn't die from reality disruption. I feel like that gets harder to say every time. We shouldn't die from that. We could get this guy over-corrupted. No, okay, we got lucky. Very lucky, actually. Ooh, Indigo Soul? 2 Indigo Soul? Really? Okay, that'll basically carry us to the end of the fight. Two Indigo Soul is crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen that. It's such a simple idea, too. Just to prevent 2 deaths in a row. I feel like that just doesn't happen, though. Grateful to have it, though, for sure. Serenity's great. More wave is also great. We're getting to that point, though, where the boss is getting ever more dangerous every turn. For even more reasons than I stated before. So obviously Torment is going to be bad, because it's going to keep over-corrupting the enemy. But, as long as it keeps hitting itself with reality disruption, it's going to keep healing itself too, a lot. Which is going to be an issue for obvious reasons. So, I just don't know. I really hope we can get, wave to trigger, like, next turn. Come on, don't kill me. Yes, okay. Well, as long as we can do, like, 20 damage, we'll be out of here. We'll get the achievement. Got a horrible hand here, though. Very bad hand. Oh, that's it. Let's get 1 more damage. Yeah! Okay, great. Oh, thank you, game. Thank you, game, for being easy on me today. There's our achievement. There it is. Called Skeptical. Again, I know you guys can't see that on screen, but we got it. I'll show it off in the menu. Man. Feels good to just kind of log in. Just get an achievement willy-nilly like that. Still have plenty of time to do another run. We can go for one of the other ones I talked about at the beginning of the stream. You know what? We might want to go for this. We might want to try Astrea Saviors. We do have to fight Astrea with everybody eventually. I think all we need is Solarius and Hevelius. But, every time we've tried that so far, it just hasn't worked out. So we can try that. We can try that for the next hour. It's probably going to take the entirety of the next hour. But we are going to have to turn down the difficulty, most likely. Wait, no, we did beat Astrea, this guy. Wait, no, we didn't. Oh, that's kind of strange. This thing is highlighted as if we did unlock Astrea. Sorry, this thing is blue as if we did defeat Astrea with this guy, which is a bit strange because he doesn't have the gold outline here, which is what tells us if we defeated Astrea or not with that oracle. That's our completion mark right there, that gold symbol, rather than the blue one. But here, it's a bit odd because the blue one here means that the same thing. It's another completion mark, I guess. Huh. It's a little strange, I suppose. Let's go ahead and just keep it on Astrea level 1, to be honest with you. I don't really feel like pushing it. And we just did, we just did a Solarius run, so let's go ahead and do a Hevelius run. See if we can't get through Astrea with this guy. I know I tend to be, I don't know, maybe a little lazy with this guy, you could say, or just like kind of ignorant. Try our best though. I'll keep my same strategy of just building a run based on what we get for our first pull. Let's see what we get. Get the Bright Resonator. At the start of your turn, the enemy with the least corruption receives 2 purification for each light shield I have. At the end of my turn, they receive purification again. Okay. Do you remember that? I remember seeing this at some point. Seems good. I know we can get a lot of light shield with Hevelius, so that's not a bad option. Whenever an enemy gets overcorrupted, refresh virtues. Not bad either, because I know Hevelius has this virtue here, which is mandatory. So if we have to play this on an enemy and get them overcorrupted, that'll be good for us. Negates 1 debuff at the beginning of the battle. I kind of want to try this. I want to see where this goes. I do like a run that augments corrupt actions and, leverages them for benefit. I'm willing to try that. Okay. So out of these, I suppose we should find something that would enable us to refresh our virtues even more. So maybe this, because it has more corrupt actions. Or maybe this, because it has an area corrupt action, which is going to contribute to, all the enemies getting overcorrupted. I think I'll go for the Mass Cleanse. I think that reasoning sounds, fairly solid. And out of these, let's go ahead and get Light Shield. Seems okay to me. Gives us a little protection. Alright. So I gotta start thinking to myself, we shouldn't shy away from corrupt actions. Like here, we'll just go ahead and throw this on the enemy there. That'll be alright. And shield ourselves, because we can. Suppose I could have broken a sentinel and repaired it with those dice. It's okay though. I'm not going to be punished too hard on the first battle with the difficulty, you know, lowered. Just fine. All right. Yeah, I was gonna try to see if we could overcorrupt this guy now. It looks like we can't. Even if I hurt myself with this, this virtue here is not gonna overcorrupt him. His best case scenario, which is kind of also the worst case scenario, in a strange way. We could corrupt ourselves, re-roll another die here into a corrupt action, then overcorrupt the enemy, so we could refresh our virtues, basically just for the sake of doing it. I don't even think that's going to be our best move at all. But, you know, it could be fun just to do it. We're not going to do that though. It's kind of a little ridiculous. Alright, easy enough. What is that? Incorruptible aura? Apply incorruptible to all targets. Oh. No wonder we've never seen that. It's a Hevelius die. I mean, I don't see why not. There's no dissolve life attached to that die, so like a pretty great die to me. Change a die from an enemy into area corrupt 1 until the end of the enemy's turn. Interesting. That is interesting. We could use that to our benefit. Because, you know, if we're just trying to get rid of a dangerous die, this will still hurt us a little bit, but again, it'll contribute to overcorruption. It's really going to help us. Interesting die there. Interesting. Go and go for the star shards. We're going to need a lot of them. Go forward sentinel stuff. Want to replace our sentinel or upgrade him or whatever the case may be. Definitely gonna need that. Okay, here we go. If I do this, so I didn't mean to destroy that guy. We do that, and then maybe heal ourselves a bit or shield ourselves. Overcorrupt the enemy. That'll be fine. Get a refresh on that. Replay that die there. Get some extra damage going. More shields. We have to heal ourselves. Alright though. Yeah, okay. I still don't really know how best to work with Hevelius's virtues all that well. Because every time I play him, I have this realization that if you have your health in a certain position, you have good healing, you could do some weird exploit. Where, like, say my health is like this, and I have this corrupt virtue active. I could use this to enable the enemy purify virtue, and if I heal myself and manage to hurt myself again, then we can keep doing that over and over again. But again, that's if we have like good healing and a reliable way to hurt ourselves safely. It's kind of a weird condition list, but I can see that happening here. I just never knew how to get that working. Man, maybe I should have chosen Solarius again. I said I didn't really want to think all that much in this game today. I chose maybe one of the most mental of the characters. See, like here, right? Okay, I guess in this case I have shield, so it's not really going to do anything, but that was one of those opportunities right there. Alright. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I feel like I'm already a little bit lost in our build. Deal 2 purification to an enemy deals an additional purification each time a sentinel has been broken or repaired. It's not bad. I can see that being useful if we have a lot of like corrupt area corrupt actions. And they like, you know, break the sentinels and all that. Let's pick it up. I'm starting to realize the build might be a little, I guess, unfounded. I guess it is kind of risky to play it in the first place, but it is a little unfounded in some way. Let's go to the event, just for the chance of getting those items I always talk about. Okay, we get a choice of a sentinel. I kind of do want to replace the Protostar. I don't really like it. I never really liked it. The Refractor's okay. I think I might want to replace that later. Pretty sure we could only replace one right now, though. Let's do the Guardian. We'll go for the challenge battle, for the Star Blessing and the money. Okay. Man, yeah, I don't know why I picked Hevelius. It's got me thinking too much in the morning. Thinking of the different things we can do with this. We can contribute it to an overcorruption. We could corrupt ourselves, which would open this up. And use that. And replay our Sentinels once or twice with this. Heal with these. Shield ourselves. That might be the play. We don't need a convert die, so let's go and re-roll that. Okay, 3 Purify is not bad. Go ahead and replay that. Don't really need the shields on this turn. Okay, not a bad turn. Not a bad turn. Okay, looks like we've got our corrupt virtue active again. I don't really know how that happened. We didn't heal back up to full. How did that even happen? Weird. Maybe there's something to learn that I don't know about that yet. What do we do? Has to go in an enemy, so let's just do that. Let's get that out of the way. We want to heal. We want shields. I don't think we need to play that. This one. Scrap shield, I don't think we need to play that. We're gonna get a good amount of shield just from this. 3 damage is fine, but we do still have to get rid of this. So maybe... just put it on an enemy. Contribute to that overcorruption there. Play that. And we'll re-roll these. Okay, that's fine. Perfectly fine. Okay, yeah, this does refresh every turn then. Okay, I didn't realize that. I never realized that. In all the time that we have spent with Hevelia so far, I didn't know the mandatory actions refresh every time. Even if you don't, you know, restore the health and then like deplete it again, you know what I mean? I just didn't know that's how that worked. Is that how this works too? That's how this has been? I'm gonna have to keep an eye on my virtues a bit more. Clearly, I'm missing something in how those work. Okay, so if we like re-roll now, we re-roll all of these. Clearly, this virtue is not active, and it should not be active next turn. Unless I heal up to this health bar and then get hurt again, right? That's how I've been thinking about it. Past half a year that we've been playing this game. Suppose I might be wrong about that though. Okay. I do want to refresh my virtues though. Gotta keep an eye on that. I'm gonna replay you. Another 2 damage. I do need to heal, or at least shield myself here. Reroll this. There we go. We gotta get rid of this. Okay. I'm gonna put it on you again. Okay, not a bad turn again. Okay, now I'm pretty sure next turn these virtues will not be active because now I'm at full health. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I got hurt, so the virtue became active. That makes sense. I think what I'm trying to say is if I play this, I don't know, on myself, I guess. Now this is not active, because I used it. So it should stay inactive, right? Until I heal again. Right? I'm like going crazy here. I'm like paranoid right now. I'm losing it. But I'm thinking next turn this just might become active again. Because that's just maybe how it works. I don't know, maybe Hibelius is a little different. Let's try it out. See what happens. These two I know will definitely stay inactive because of my health bar. These two should also stay inactive because there's no reason why they should be activated. But let's see.